Hey, hi guys. Who? Welcome to my life tonight. It's been a stressful day, and I feel so good to be here. So, first I want to welcome you guys here. I want to welcome you guys for joining this live. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Hi guys. My name is Simeonella. I'm so sure by now. Uh, some of us are familiar with me now, and for some of us who are not too familiar with me, or some of us who are just joining me or just seeing me for the first time, my name is Simeon Ella. Yeah, I'm a content creator. Yeah, I create content basically. I create uh, I create content. That's what I do basically, and like I said in my last live that I've been creating this content for a while now. Please, if you are watching me from Facebook, please, uh, I would love you to share. And if you are just joining me on YouTube, please do share this live. So the purpose for the live today is I want to there have been these few things on my mind that I've been planning on discussing with you guys. Yeah, and the title for my life tonight is The Unstoppable You. So for tonight, it's not gonna be just you. It's gonna be even about myself, the unstoppable me. You know, the country at the moment is a little bit uh, crazy. It's not. It has not been easy for almost every one of us in the country at the moment, and uh, you know, how do we navigate this whole situation in this country now? So that was what prompted me to come up with this particular topic, the unstoppable you. You know, I don't know what you might have listened to. I don't know what sometimes when you listen to motivational speakers, when you listen to pastors, when you listen to different messages, you kind of find you, you can't there's a little bit of disconnection. You can't really put it up, you can't really put it together because everybody is telling you you can do it, you have every power to become who it is that you want to be, and you are finding it difficult to be that, to really achieve that your purpose. Yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute. You're welcome to my live, guys. Yeah. So, like I said, you're finding it difficult to really navigate yourself throughout the situation, throughout the uh, stress of the hustle and the bustle, And sometimes, uh, you know, like I said, it can be crazy, trying to navigate ourselves through the face of the whole thing. We have family to care about, we have loved ones who are looking up to us, and it's as if, man, I'm not getting it at the moment. I'm wasted. I'm feeling like I'm not, like I can't put it together. The stress of being in Nigeria, the stress of staying in Nigeria is crazy. And some of us don't have the opportunity to even japa. That's the most insane part of it. And even if we all have the opportunity to japa, I don't want to believe that it is possible for the over 200 million people in Nigeria to japa. I'm not sure that is possible. It's not. It can. That can't work. No be every one of us go fit japa. So how do we navigate through the system? So my first point is, number one is you need to relax. I think we all need to relax and find peace within ourselves. I think that's my good. That's the way I operate. When the whole thing is getting tough, when the whole thing is getting stressful and all, the first thing I want to do is to calm down, relax, find peace within myself, find peace within yourself. Understand that nobody is doing better than you. That's the first thing that should come to your mind. Yes, it may look like, okay, some people have better opportunities, some people are living better than you. But the first thing to keep yourself calm is to understand that you are in charge. You are in charge. Nobody, don't let anybody make you feel like you are not doing your best. Don't let anybody make you feel like you are not trying. You understand? Because you know when you follow certain celebrities, when you follow certain people and the way they talk, I was having this conversation last week with a friend. I think this week with a friend of mine. When you come online now, you will see ladies talking about, okay, if a guy is not okay, if a guy can't provide for you, don't date the guy, and don't do this, don't do that. And my question is this: look around you in the last 5 years. In the last 5 years, how many of your friends who are working legitimately have made significant changes that you can see and say, "Ah, wow, I saw that guy last year. The guy is now big now and is doing a legit hustle." How many of them? How many of your classmates? How many of your friends? How many of your colleagues at work in the last 5 years who has made significant wealth? Who has made extraordinary wealth? So don't let anybody push you to the wall. Don't let anybody confuse you. Don't let anybody mislead you. Don't let anybody mislead you. Do not let anybody mislead you. Understand the fact that life is a process. Life is a progress. You understand? Don't let anybody see. Live whatever it is that you are seeing on social media. Life is not as easy as it looks like on social media. Life is not as easy as it look on social media. I used to make this joke with my friend. I would say love in movies are very sweet. Love in movies are very sweet because in movies you will not see the woman wash clothes. You will not see the husband get sick. You will not see anybody get tired. Everything about the movie is just that they want to sell a movie in 1 hour or 2 hours. You understand? So life in movies is different from life on the surface of on our daily living. You understand? So don't let anybody distract you by telling you that making you feel like you are not enough. So the first thing you need to do is to calm down. Tell yourself, see, yes, I might not be where I want to be, but I will never feel small of myself. I will never think of myself as small. Understand? Because if care is not taking you, people will just distract us and make us look stupid. Okay, let's put it this way. You are a lady. Let's say you are in your you are at the age of 25, and you are following a celebrity who is telling you that, or you follow a kind of podcast who they are constantly reminding you that you should not marry a man who is not who has not make it, a man who can give you a man who can give you 500,000. The first question you need to ask yourself is, in the last 5 years of your life, how many of your friends, both male and female, who are legitimately working, have make extraordinary wealth? How many of them? So if you have none, why will you want to stress anybody? Why do you want to put yourself in the danger of in an unknown danger because you don't want to marry somebody who doesn't have a lot of money? Do not let anybody deceive you there. Life is not as rosy as how it is being painted out there. So you as a lady, you are confused. You are like, you have a guy who is serious with you, and you are like, oh, I can't go down with that way. He's not fine. He can't cater for my need. See, we are going to rub hands together and make it work. You understand? Because we are, if you in the last 5 years have not had a friend who is working, you can mind my word. I say who is working legitimately. I don't mean, I don't mean it the other way around. But who is working legitimately that has not made substantial wealth in the last 5 years? Those are your colleagues, those are your mates, those are your friends. So if you are going to marry anyone from them, you need to understand that nobody is going to pay you 500,000, 200,000, 1 million naira every month. Yeah, with that being said, I'm not asking you to go and marry a fool or marry a stupid person. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying is that you just need to sit down and relax and understand that life is in progress. The way you were last year is not the way you are at the moment. So life is a progress. So when things get confusing, when things get to that point that even you yourself, you are a little bit confused, you don't even know how to put it together, the first thing to remind yourself is that you come first and you are good enough. You are okay. Let nobody put you under unnecessary pressure. Let nobody put you under unnecessary pressure. Let nobody put you under unnecessary pressure. You want to make it, you will make it definitely. You want to be successful, you will be successful. You will be successful. So don't let anybody push you to the wall. Don't let anybody make you feel like you are not doing enough. Some of us are tired. We are not tired because we want to be tired. We are tired because all the news and the information are... See, let me tell you how I manage my social media. The funny thing is that I don't go on social media to see what people are posting. Or I only come there, post my stuff. Maybe if I don't follow people who are too controversial, people who will load me with stupid informations. I don't want to follow any one of them. Yes, I follow them, you understand, but I don't listen to most of those videos. I don't watch most of those videos because I want to keep myself sane enough. I want to put myself in order enough. I don't want anybody to start pushing me here and there. Anybody to push me out of my own way. I'm doing enough in my own way. So yes, I will give it time. I will not be like this forever. You understand? Even if I don't have it now, I will not be like this forever. And you know, one funny thing is that I was telling my friend the other day, I said, come, okay, you are following a motivational speaker who is telling you that you can make it, you can do it. I did it this way, I did it that. We don't have the same background, bro. We don't have the same background. So I think we need to understand. For me, before I listen to you, first thing I want to ask myself is that, does this person have the same experience that I have? Does this person come from the same background that I'm coming from? Let me give you an instance. Your parent has a room and parlor. They built a room and parlor somewhere in Ikeja. Your parent built a room and parlor somewhere in Ikeja. My own father built a story building somewhere in Ijoko or Ifo in Ogun State. Now, the person who is father built a room self-contained or whatever in Ikeja is telling me that I'm in Ifo, how to manage my life. We don't have the same background. We don't have the same opportunity. You won't be the one to push me. Yes, I understand. I want to be motivated. I need that push, but I will not be pushed to forget the source of where I'm coming, to forget that there is a process to everything. So I think that's what matters in life. Always remember that there is a progress to life. Don't let anybody push you. If they say your own boyfriend or your own husband is not doing well, he's not my own boyfriend is taking me out. Yes, they're in their own. Yeah, they are good. Let them enjoy their life. Let them enjoy their life. They might be in their own frequency already, while you are still trying to put yourself together. Do not let anybody come and tell you what is right or what is wrong about your life. Not let anybody see. Even funny when I go to church and pastor is on the altar and they are preaching success and all of that. The first question I ask myself, me and this person where they talk, do we have the same background? Do we have the same access to money? We do not have the same access to money. So why do you want to push me to now make me lose focus, to now make me... Some of us are depressed. Some of us we are weak only because of what we had some preacher or some motivational speaker or some celebrity share or talks about. My question is, you hold nobody any... I said that in one of my videos. You hold nobody any explanation onto how you live your life. It is your life. If they are not comfortable with the way you are living your life, let them live theirs. So the first step to becoming successful is for you to keep calm. Keep calm. Realize that everybody has their own journey differently. I have my journey differently. You have yours different. No, don't let anybody drive you wild. Don't let everybody drive you crazy. Don't let anybody make you feel like you are not doing enough. Do not let anybody make you feel like you are not doing enough. Don't let anybody get you depressed because they want you to compare their journey to your own journey, or they want you to compare your own journey to their journey. You guys did not start the same day, and it is obvious that we are not going the same way, in the same place. We are not, even if we are giving birth on the same date, does not mean that we'll journey the same way. So do not let anybody push you to that point where you feel depressed, where you feel that you are not doing enough, where you feel like it seems things are very bad for you. Things are very bad for every one of us. Things are bad for everyone. Every one of us are managing. We are just trying. Yeah, some people are living it big. They are living it huge. I understand. But even at their level, they still want to achieve more. So we are all an hustlers to certain level. So do not let anybody push you to that point that you now begin to feel like you are less, or you are not doing too much, or you are not doing too well. Then when you have a vision, understand that sometimes you have a vision that is very big and is bigger than you, and it can be overwhelming. You have a vision with your life, like, okay, this is the way I want to run my business. This is the structure I want to give my life. This is the structure I want to give my business. And it's giving you a lot of headache. Just calm down, break it into pieces. Break it into, for me, if the vision that I have is too big for me to break it into pieces, it's not a vision for me. If the vision that I have is too big for me to break into pieces, okay, if it's too big for me to break into pieces, to start gradually, I want to build a house, can I buy, instead of buying a full plot, can I buy half plots? Instead of building with 9 inches block, can I build with 6 inches block? Instead of, if you can't break it into pieces, it's not a vision, it's not workable. If you can't break your vision into pieces, it's not achievable. So always remind yourself that whatever vision that you have, you can break it into pieces. You can sit down, relax, be in charge. I think that's the word. Be in charge, relax. Let nobody, that somebody that Mr. Hay started this thing and make money or make wealth or became a popular person the next 6 months does not mean that you will do it the same way. You can make your own wealth or make your own fame in less than a month, and you can make it in less than a year, and you can make it after a year. The most important thing is that, are we going to get there? And you know, one funny thing about life is that, let me give you an instance. Let us use the music industry as an instance. Wizkid, Davido have been there for, Olamide, they have been there for a while. They've given us beautiful music. They've been able to win different awards and all of that. Now you have somebody like my guy, Portable, my guy. You have somebody like Portable, who just came around not too long. There is room for him. He's doing his own thing, and he's making his own money. So it's not about who gets there first. You will be surprised that Portable might probably make money than somebody who has been in the industry before him. That's the most funny thing. So it's not about when you get there. It's not about how long you've been there. Every one of us will get there one way at some point. One day, you understand? So understand that this is your own journey, not everybody's journey. This is my own journey. And I will journey it with care, with peace. I won't rush. I won't push myself to the wall. I won't get tired doing what I'm doing. I won't see, if you are born in Nigeria and you reside in Nigeria, leave it. Leave it. Let nobody pressure you. Let nobody pressure you. Don't be lazy. Do your best. Put in your effort. Make sure you are doing what is right. Have your goals, have your plans. You understand? But that you are not achieving it yet, don't let anybody pressure you into anything. The country that we are in is, you know, I used to say something. I used to say, when people talk about government and they say, when people talk about church and they say, one church is eating our money, it is one pastor that, I say, it's not pastor, it's not church that is eating your money. Yes, it looks like you are the one that they are the one you are paying your money directly to. But the truth is that the government is the one empowering them. If the situation of the country is better, you won't see anybody go to pastor to go and pray over headache. You're having headache, you go to pastor to go and pray about that. You won't see such thing. If there's if you have basic access to health, you don't need to start praying over body pains. It is only in Nigeria that we still pray in 2024 that God let them bring light to. So what am I saying is, keep calm. The situation we all find ourselves in this country somehow has make it difficult already. So don't beat yourself too hard. Don't think of yourself too low. Don't feel like you are not the best, or you aren't a failure. You aren't a failure. So don't Don't let the situation of your life wear you down, that you start believing that, oh, life has not been fair with you. You understand? We'll all get there. So then I also want to say, take one step at a time. Take one step at a time. One step at a time. Yeah, for some of us, it's easy for us to there's this saying they will say, slow and steady win the race. I kind of have a different view to that, because I would say you can be fast, you can be steady, and you can still win the race. You understand? But no be all of us go feel they fast, steady, and still win the race. Some of us, if you are too fast, we get tired. We burn out. You understand? So take a step, one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. Don't let anybody push you and make you feel like, what are you doing? It's been 2 years, you are still on this. You never marry. Waiting, they worry you. Why are you? Your journey is different from everybody's journey. Your journey is different from everybody's journey. So, one step at a time. Slow and steady win the race, one step at a time. Then, if you are somebody who have the energy, who feel like, oh, maybe over the years you've tried it and you know that, okay, I have the energy, I can do it. You can be fast, you can be steady, and you can still win the race. It all depends on your personal capacity. You understand? It all depends on your personal capacity. Yeah, with that being said, stay consistent on your lane. Stay consistent on your lane. You see, it's easy because, okay, let's say you start now and the journey is not looking at what you feel like. It's not looking like how you want it to be. You see somebody who starts something and they are doing better, and you just jump from yours to go join them, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really make any sense. Just stay consistent on your own lane. Be consistent on your own lane. Stay consistent on your own lane. That's just it. For me, I'm just doing my thing. Funny thing is that I'm not even in a rush to become somebody or to become popular or to be being popular is not part of what I'm thinking. I just want to live a good life and enjoy my life. That's all. I just want to enjoy my life the little way I can enjoy it and be good. I'm not running race for anybody. I'm not in competition with anybody. If you like, buy your car. If bike still there, I go ride down. If you like, build your house. If there's still a rent house, I go rent mine. If you like, rent 3-bedroom flat. If there's still a rent 1-room apartment, me, I go rent them. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm not trying to oppress anyone. I'm only consistent in my own field. I'm consistent in my own lane. And sometimes some of us find it difficult to understand that being consistent in your own field can be. See, yeah, somebody might be doing their own, might be on their own way, and everything is fine for them on their own lane. But see, on my own lane, I'll be consistent. If I fail, I'll try again. If I fail, I'll try again. If I fail, I'll try again. And that's just my principle. I won't stop trying. I'll fail today, I'll try again. I'll pick myself up and try again tomorrow. That's all for me. Yeah, so you make a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes, man. I don't want to talk about it. I've made a whole lot of mistakes. A whole lot of mistakes, as in terrible, terrible mistakes. Mistakes that are supposed to end me. Mistakes that are supposed to pull me down. But you know what I do? I wake up every day and I tell myself, bro, if you are still breathing, try again. I don't want to stop until when maybe the only thing that will make me stop is death. Anyway, No, I'm not even afraid of death anyway. So, but what I'm saying is that I wake up every day to know that okay, my mistake of yesterday does not define me today. My mistake of yesterday does not define me today. So I'll wake up today, put on my clothes today, call who I'm supposed to call, network with who I'm going to network with, go out, meet up with people. If I can't go out, because me, I'm an introvert, I don't go out. But if I don't go out, I make sure that I put calls to those that I'm supposed to put call to. I put call to those that I'm supposed to put calls to. You will make a lot of mistakes. Don't let anybody pull you down like you will make a lot of mistakes. As a matter of fact, one of the foundation that make you strong in wealth creation and in living a good life is mistakes. You will make these mistakes and say, oh, next time I won't do it this way, I'll do it that way. So be free to don't be afraid. That's one funny thing about me. I'm not afraid of making mistakes. Yeah, sometimes I've made mistake in business, I've lost clients. Yeah, I will beat myself somehow in the corner and say, wow, I shouldn't have do it that way. And I'll pick myself up and continue living, continue moving. You understand? So for me, if I make mistakes, I'll repick myself, I'll re-strategize and keep moving. And keep moving. And that's just the basic truth to life. You will make a lot of mistakes. You make financial mistakes. You will make relationship mistakes. See, you feel marry who you are not supposed to marry. You feel date who you are not supposed to date. And any mistake you feel make. But the most important thing is that always remember that yes, I don't make mistake again. Bro, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Let me repackage. You understand? Let me repackage. Okay, let's say for instance you are in a relationship with a guy or with a lady, and somehow you made a mistake that caused you to lose the relationship, and you are now feeling like man, gee, I can never see. Sister, brother, sit down and buy new clothes, redress, learn your mistakes. Oh, this thing that I did, I'm not supposed to do it ever again. Why must I lie? They don't catch me now. They don't spoil this relationship. Redress, go and buy new clothes. Go out. You go see another person. You go see better people. So do not let your mistakes rip you off. Do not let your mistakes make you feel like, oh, you've done something worse. Yes, you might have done something terrible, but yes, that's just part of life. There's no manual to how to live life. That's just the funny thing. No manual. If there is a manual, everybody will go by. Maybe myself, I'll go and buy a manual. There's no manual to life. So you make mistakes. That's the only way to get a perfect manual. You make mistake, you pick it again. You make mistake, you pick it again. You make mistake till you are there. And that's all. That's all what life needs. Make mistake. Don't be afraid of making mistake. Make a lot of mistakes. Make a lot of mistakes. As a matter of fact, make beautiful mistakes. But the most important thing is that while you make that mistake, you must be able to sit down, reflect, know where you have missed it, know where what you were supposed to do that you didn't do. Reflect on it. That's how I do every day. If I have a client now who is paying me well, and maybe one way or the other I messed up. Sometimes things will just happen that you can't control. You don't have control over it, and you just mess up. And the client is like, okay, I'm not gonna do business with you again. This one and that one. The first thing I tell myself is that I'll apologize to them if possible. I apologize, make them understand me. If they understand me, good. If they don't, I will sit down, relax, and understand that, bro, you have made a mistake. You have made a mistake. Then I will repackage myself and start all over again. And start all over again. Start all over again. And one funny thing, over the years, I've come to understand that when you make mistakes, and probably that mistake now lead to people leaving you, like your business partner leaving you, your friends leaving you. If you can reflect, repackage yourself, and you are consistent again, and they see you that this guy no stop, this guy is still doing it, this guy is still working, look at her, look at this guy. You know, the funny thing is that sometimes most of them will come back. Most of them will come back and they will have a conversation. Ah, what you did the other time, I don't like it. It was really painful. It hurt me. And you guys can, and don't try to defend yourself. Because you know already that you made a mistake. Don't try to defend yourself. Just agree with them and say, hey, sorry, me too. I never knew that was how it's gonna be, but I'm sorry. I'm now a better person. I'm now a changed person. And let me tell you the truth is that some people, they will always be in your life that they can never believe that you have grown. Those are the most terrible people that I've come across. They will never believe that you have grown. So they will still judge you by the mistake that you made 10 years ago. They will still judge you by your mistake of 5 years ago. You see those ones, the only thing you can do is just to ignore them and continue on your path. Some people, okay, let me give you an instance. You are a lady. You went to a guy's house. You like the girl, but one way or the other, you guys get talking and shit happened that day. You understand? And the guy is looking down on you and say, she's too cheap. She came the first day and we did. And the person continued to judge you with that mistake of that just one day. See, clear your mind. Ignore those ones and focus on the new people. And you know what I always do part-time is that almost every year I renew my contacts. Like if you are my friend last year or you are my customer last year, by January this year, in my mind, I'm already thinking this person might not come back and patronize me this year. So I'm already building a new contact. Yes, I maintain good relationship. I maintain solid relationship with people, but I don't determine how they deal with things. Everybody deal with things differently. You understand? What you will do to me that I will forgive you, you can do it to somebody else and they will never forgive you. You understand? So understand that we relate to things differently and let people be. When they say it's okay to be part of your life again, let them be. Let them be. You don't need to force anybody to be part of your life. Yes, we need people. As a matter of fact, one of my team is that everybody needs somebody. You understand? I need you, you need me. But if I have made a mistake and you have judged me based on that mistake and you have neglected that I have a grace to grow, you understand? That I was young sometimes ago does not mean that I'm still young now. Does not mean that I will still make that same mistake now. And you are not willing to grow. You are not willing to understand that, okay, people, we are in progress. We are in progress. The mistake I made yesterday does not define who I am today. Yeah, good. I've tried my best to make sure that you understand me. But since you can't, yeah, maybe that's the end of the journey. That's the end of Solomon Grande, you know. So, but what I'm saying is that don't be afraid of making mistakes. You will make a lot of mistakes to life. No template to success. Forget about all this. I'll give you one code to success. I'll give you this one. There is no template. There is no template. There's template to success. All of us, we go gather queue there, buy them. Forget say one pastor, one preacher, one motivational speaker, one celebrity, they tell you, if you do it this way, you make it. Forget that. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't let anybody destroy your thinking mechanism. Don't let anybody destroy your thinking mechanism. The most important thing is that you are in charge of your life. My journey is different from your journey. Your journey is different from mine. You understand? There's no template to success. There's no template. See, in marriage, there's no template to marriage. There's no template to anything in life. There's no template. So just do your own, make your mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and continue living. Shikina. So, I think that's all I have to say for tonight. I've been ranting since morning, and the funny thing is that this live I'm having this live on both YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the same time. I actually wanted this to also go on TikTok, but one way or the other, I couldn't connect my TikTok to the Restream app I'm using. So, my name is Simeonhella. I want to believe that we've enjoyed ourselves together. It's so wonderful to have you guys around me. You guys are my VIP, my G. You understand? So to all of you guys on Facebook, to all of you guys on Instagram and YouTube, thank you so much. My name is Simeonhella. I love you so much. Remember, do not let anybody push you. Do not let anybody make you feel like you're not doing enough. You two don't try. You two don't do it. You don't try. The truth is that if they have the same background that you have, if they have the same access to background that they have, who knows? Who knows? Maybe them two no go day where than day. You understand? And we have different opportunity. Imagine you can do, if you are a content creator now, you can post a content today, and before you know it, today no don't post time. This one don't post time. That one don't post time. You are there already. And some people will be doing content every day. You will even pay people to help you post. They won't post it. So your journey is not my journey. You understand? So relax, keep calm. You are on your way to greatness. Thank you so much, guys. One love. Peace out. See you some other time. I love you guys.